Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing alright. I'm filming you a little catch-up video today because it's been a while again. I sort of feel like this should be like a live stream actually, because what's that? Oh, it's on my screen. I thought I had a big circle of something on my wall behind me then, but it was on my phone screen. Yeah, I feel like this should be almost like a live stream actually, but I don't think I've got the guts to do a live stream. I think that my mind would go blank. I always admire people that have got the guts to actually go on and do a live stream and keep the conversation going. I don't really know how they do it, but I feel like I've got quite a bit to say today, and it would kind of suit a live stream. I could do one, I suppose, because I've been on YouTube long enough. I've got enough subscribers. You know, you have to be on there for a certain amount of time, don't you? So I guess so that YouTube knows you're not going to post anything dodgy, I guess. But yeah, so where to start? So I uploaded a holiday vlog a couple of weeks ago. If you've seen that, from our holiday in Chapel St Leonard's. Firstly, I hope you're all alright, by the way. It's me just going on about stuff. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for watching the vlog if you did, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, hope you're all enjoying the latter half of the summer, because it's kind of on its way out a bit now, isn't it? Although it's been stinking hot here. I'm going to have to undo these jeans. Sitting like this, absolutely throttling me. Yeah, it's been pretty scorching here, and then the last couple of days or so it's kind of cooled down a little bit, which I was kind of glad about, because it was difficult to breathe at night, and you know, a little bit too much. But normally I like the hot weather, but I've been a bit of a hermit this summer, I must admit. I don't feel like I've been out and you know, got dressed up in my summer clothes and sat in the garden enough and kind of gone out shopping. I just feel like I've kind of hidden myself away a little bit. Yeah, and that's actually what I'm coming on to actually, because don't want to spend too long on this because it's a bit of a downer, and I don't want the video to be too much about that, but that has kind of impacted on my ability to film things and edit things. I'm coming to you from my phone today actually, and I'm going to have to turn it off periodically, because when I try to take video of long duration off this iPhone and put it onto my computer, I find that it won't transfer across if it's a long film. So I'm going to have to just keep stopping it. So I've been going 3 minutes now. I'm going to stop it a second. Yeah, I have to film in sharp bursts. My camera, my second camera now, has gone up the Swanee. I've only had it for about a year and a half. It's a Panasonic one, and it's like an old-fashioned camcorder with the ones where you flip it out, you flip the screen out like that and then flip it back in. And I think because when I go out, you know, you have to open and shut this camera so many times that it just breaks it, it wears out. And I think it's probably the wires that go to the screen have come loose from being open and closed so many times, you know. And I always swore I wasn't going to do that, you know, with my new camera, but you just feel so awkward sometimes carrying a camera around. People stare at you and you feel like you have to kind of shut it away and put it away so much. So anyway, it's not working. Jay thinks it actually might even be the lens as well, because it just, when you look through it, it's just a black screen and it won't record anything. So yeah, that's a bit crap. So I need to buy another camera. My bed's collapsed as well. Hey, steady on, not in that way. So I need to get a new one of them, like bed frame on my side. So that must mean my big fat arse has gone through that. And then what else is broken? My tablet's broken, my phone's had it as well. Everything has gone at once, which I can't afford to replace it all at once either. So yeah, stuck with my phone at the moment. But yeah, I've not been all that well actually at all. So I've had a few problems with my eyes. a couple of problems actually. So I've actually been diagnosed with something called Fuchs dystrophy, which sounds like something off Bo Selector, doesn't it? Fuchs dystrophy. My mum's got it, so I kind of expected that I would get it as well, because it's one of those things that's like 50% hereditary. And what it is like a dystrophy of the cornea. So over time, as you get older, the cells die quicker than they should on the cornea. You get like thickening of it, and you can get like fluid build up in your eye, which I'm starting to get, and it can cause blurry vision and unfortunately blindness in some cases after so many years, if it's not treated. But they can treat it with like corneal transplants. Fortunately, my mum and my granny didn't have to have those, so I'm hoping that I won't have to. And my mum's in her 70s, she's still got her eyesight, so I'm hoping that will be the case with me. But yeah, it was really weird. I was just going about my day, and then about a month ago I got this like violent twitching all around here and in my cheek, and it just went on and on and on. And then I got like straight away, instantaneously that I got this, I got blurry vision as well. And all of a sudden I just couldn't read. I couldn't see to send a text message or to read a piece of paper in front of me. And it was quite scary, because I was like, well, what's going on here? And I ended up in eye casualty, and I got diagnosed with something called blepharospasm as well as the Fuchs dystrophy. Now, this spasm is where the muscles around your eye and sometimes your face like spasm, and it's not really been right since. Like, I've had lots of like pressure around my eye, behind my eye, and then this horrible, sometimes tremoring, feels like it's going like that inside my head, or buzzing as well, and that's been in my neck as well. And yeah, it's awful, and it really has made me extremely anxious. I mean, I'm talking about it now like sounding quite put together, but I really haven't been. I've not wanted to go out. I've not been able to sort of get any pleasure in doing things. Let me just stop this camera again. Yeah, I've not really wanted to do anything. I've been very tearful, and that's because yeah, this has stopped me doing a few things. And it also, I've had a lot of problems in the past with tremors and things all over my body, rigidity and stuff, and I have to take beta blockers to block that off. And if I go over the top, if I get overly stressed, do too much physically, then these things can start again. So I've not really had it here before, but it's really reminded me of like when life was really quite bad and freaked me out. And you know, I know that I always have to be careful, and I have been like worrying about a few things lately and probably overdoing it a bit. I know I didn't feel very well for the first 3 days on the holiday, because of the drive, and then when we got there we couldn't find any fish and chips, and I desperately needed to eat and just get home to rest, and couldn't, and I went over my sort of energy limit and ended up crashing for about 3 days, of feeling bad for 3 days, where I had to keep like going and resting and, you know, not feeling very well. So yeah, there was that, and then I was worried about my dad, and then I was worried about someone else, and yeah, I actually had quite an important plans for that day, and I had to cancel that and look like an idiot, and had to go to hospital instead. Yeah, it's been a bit of a time, but having said that, I've done some positive things. You know, it's apple season again, isn't it? And our lovely neighbours have given us 2 lots of cooking apples, so I've made a couple of crumbles. I always find like if I'm feeling a bit down, baking is a good way to try to like get yourself back up again, because you can stay in your house and do it, but you still feel like you're achieving something. But yeah, it's just very unnerving, because I sort of live on a bit of a knife edge, and these things keep happening, and they can happen overnight as well, these health things. And it makes it very difficult to rely on your health and to plan anything. And you can be like, oh yeah, I can do that now, and then the next minute you can't again, you know. It's quite embarrassing. Yeah, I have got some stuff that I bought on holiday to show you actually on this video, so it's not all doom and gloom. Let me just stop the camera again. Right, yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I've been setting up my Sylvanian figures as well. That's very relaxing. I collect Sylvanian families, which, if you don't know, are like woodland characters that come with like little houses and shops and hospitals and things, buildings, and I've been like setting those up. Obviously I don't play with them, but I just find I love miniatures, always have, and I find just setting up the little scenes really really relaxing to do, and then I just put them back away again. So I think I've got through most of my collection setting that up and kind of sorting them out, reorganising them. So yeah, that's been nice. And there's like a small wood near us as well, so I've had a few little walks in that with Jay and Midge, not too far. So yeah, that's been cool, and it's been lovely weather to enjoy as well. And then I had a little trip actually day before yesterday to B&Q, having a look at, you know, where you go and you get your paint mixed, and they've got all those like little cardboard swatches in the wall of rows and rows of different colours, and you can take them home. Well, I went there and I was going mad taking all these swatches, because I want us to paint several of the rooms, or just not the whole room, but just like jazz it up a little bit. So maybe have an accent wall in the living room and in the bedroom. So, and then been doing a bit more on the kitchen as well. So I won't go into too much detail with that, because there is going to be a kitchen decor vlog coming up that's taken months and months, like doing it in little bits, but it's a lot more modern looking now, and it's still a work in progress. But yeah, I'll do a little video on that, and of like a haul of all the bits of new accessories that I've been collecting for it as well. But yeah, I can feel it now actually. Yeah, so there's that, and it was really enjoyable to just get out to B&Q and just look through these swatches and kind of take your mind off it. But yeah, our bathroom door is so bad with the paint peel, you know, because of the steam, and I only painted it about 2 years ago now, and it just looks like it's not been done for years. I can't believe it. I sanded it and everything and painted it, and it just looks terrible, as do the windowsills in the bedroom. Do you ever find that you've actually done it, you've sorted something out in, you know, not that long ago, and then you go to it again and you're like, how did it get in that state again? And you feel a bit cheated. Let me stop the camera. So yeah, it's kind of like that, like, well, how did the paint get into such a state so quickly? I really don't know. But yeah, I've got to go and get some glasses anyway, so I don't think they're going to solve all of this twitching though, but it might be that the eye strain is causing the twitching, and then, you know, that I get my eyes are quite dry as well because of the dystrophy, and then that can aggravate your nerves because it makes you like blink more, and then they get overstimulated and cause twitching and stuff. But yeah, the doctor said like a lot of it is adrenaline based, and, you know, because I've got stressed about it, or maybe I was stressed to start with, that can cause twitching. So it's very difficult, isn't it, to know, you know, what these things are caused by. You get all sorts of conflicting information. But I need to go and just get a second eye test, because now I'm not quite so boss-eyed as I was. Like, I don't feel like I've got one eye in front of the other. I'm going to get my eyes retested, because I didn't want to get the wrong prescription before when my eyes were like really bad. So yeah, I've been using these cheapy reading glasses from Cherry Lane. They're not prescription or anything, but I find they're alright for reading, like magnifying, but when it comes to looking at the computer screen's too far away and they look blurry, But yeah, this is what they look like. What do we think, eh? I look old. Yeah, it looks really blurry through these. But yeah, maybe this kind of shape, maybe not so cat eye as these. I find like the rectangular ones suit me. I've seen some quite nice purpley ones in town, like purpley transparent plum colour that I quite like. Might get those. But yeah, so yeah, that's everything that's mostly been going on with us. Midge Modge is alright. He's had his flea and wormer last night, his tablet off his dad. And yeah, he doesn't mess his dad around as much as me, so he's had it in a sausage, bless him, because you know it's special when his dad feeds him something. So yeah, he's had that, and Jay's okay as well. He's at work at the moment, so we'll see him in a bit. Yeah, so I'll get on now and show you the stuff that I picked up on holiday, because I never did put it in the vlog, the bits and bobs that I bought. So what shall I start with? I'll start with this. I went in the handbag shop and bought this. So I really like this bag. I think it's a bit like a Valentino bag. It isn't, but it looks like that. But yeah, nice little going out bag. Midge, don't boy, don't. You'll be flashing me putting your paw down my top like that and pulling it down. Yeah, so it's got gold zips. I'm not going to be able to show you this now. Midge! He says, what are you doing? Hang on. So yeah, it's kind of like that. Like, well, how did the paint get into such a state so quickly? I really don't know. But yeah, I've got to go and get some glasses anyway. So I don't think they're going to solve all of this twitching though. But it might be that the eye strain is causing the twitching, and then you know that I get my eyes are quite dry as well because of the dystrophy, and then that can aggravate your nerves because it makes you like blink more, and then they get overstimulated and cause twitching and stuff. But yeah, the doctor said like a lot of it is adrenaline based, and you know, because I've got stressed about it, or maybe I was stressed to start with, that can cause twitching. So it's very difficult, isn't it, to know, you know, what these things are caused by. You get all sorts of conflicting information, but I need to go and just get a second eye test, because now I'm not quite so boss-eyed as I was. Like, I don't feel like I've got one eye in front of the other. I'm going to get my eyes retested because I didn't want to get the wrong prescription before when my eyes were like really bad. So yeah, I've been using these cheapy reading glasses from Cherry Lane. They're not prescription or anything, but I find they're all right for reading, like magnifying, but when it comes to looking at the computer screen's too far away and they look blurry. But yeah, this is what they look like. What do we think, eh? I look old. Yeah, it looks really blurry through these. But yeah, maybe this kind of shape, maybe not so cat eye as these. I find like the rectangular ones suit me. I've seen some quite nice purpley ones in town, like purpley transparent plum colour that I quite like. Might get those. But yeah, so yeah, that's everything that's mostly been going on with us. Midge Modge is alright. He's had his flea and wormer last night, his tablet off his dad. And yeah, he doesn't mess his dad around as much as me, so he's had it in a sausage, bless him, because you know it's special when his dad feeds him something. So yeah, he's had that, and Jay's okay as well. He's at work at the moment, so we'll see him in a bit. Yeah, so I'll get on now and show you the stuff that I picked up on holiday, because I never did put it in the vlog, the bits and bobs that I bought. So what shall I start with? I'll start with this. I went in the handbag shop and bought this. So I really like this bag. I think it's a bit like a Valentino bag. It isn't, but it looks like that. But yeah, nice little going out bag. Midge, don't boy, don't. You'll be flashing me putting your paw down my top like that and pulling it down. Yeah, so it's got gold zips. I'm not going to be able to show you this now. Midge! He says, what are you doing? Hang on. Yeah, he says I'm not allowed to concentrate on anything else. I've got to kiss him all day. I'm a boy. Are you a good boy? You're going to let Mummy show these things? Good boy. Yeah, so it's just like 3 pockets, one in the middle, one on the edge, and there's one on the back as well, and a little strap. I just thought that was a lovely little bag. And then, oh, I've forgotten to put the purse. Oh no, the purse is in. So you get like a set. It's not real leather, but I really like it. Somebody I watch doing an ASMR bag shop role play has got one a bit similar, and I thought, oh, I like that. Although hers is actual Valentina, I think, but that's what inspired me to buy this. So yeah, I got that. My dad always, if he's out, he's like, and I go in a handbag shop, he sends my mum in after me to like, he's like, go and rescue my daughter out of there. And then this is the play suit that I mentioned on my vlog that I picked up, that is from Peacocks originally. Is it Peacocks? Yeah. And it should be 25 quid, but I got it for 12. So I've already got a brick one and I got a black one, but it's just like got a tie waist, and these look really, really smart. I do like these. You can dress them up and down, and they're like a linen look, but it's like a blouse and a shorts all in one, and I find they really suit me, these things do. Yeah, just lovely with a pair of strappy sandals or something. They look really dressy. So I got that, and then I also bought these were 2 for £15, and they're like a shopping chapel, this was, and they're like a waffle print, a waffle feeling material wide leg trouser, because these are all really in. They're kind of a linen feel as well. So just elasticated waist, by a brand called Italia. Yeah. So I got the grey, and I got like a beige as well. They also did black as well, but yeah, I thought these were nice. There's still an awful lot of like leisure wear in Skegness at the moment, and I thought they'd have more kind of linen stuff and country style stuff that's in, but they didn't seem to have a lot of like the really latest stuff, which was a bit disappointing, but I got what I wanted anyway. So yeah, I got them. And then lastly, is that it? Oh yeah, I got some shorts as well. They were 6 quid. Just them. So I'm going to be wearing them with I've got like a linen waistcoat, and I thought that sort of short would be lovely to wear with that, although Midge is going to so pick those if I'm not careful with his claws. And then, is it in here? Yeah, I got this little bracelet. It was only, there were 2 for a £5, and I bought them for presents for people, but yeah, they look like Pandora, but they're not really. But yeah, just a seaside bracelet with the anchor, the shell and the starfish on. I just thought they were really, really pretty. Various little beads there. So yeah, got them as well. So that's it. I just thought I'd quickly show you to kind of brighten up this video a little bit at the end. My bargains. I always like to get a few bargains from Skeggy. But we had a lovely holiday. It was amazing. We really took it easy and spent a lot of time just sitting on the beaches because it was good weather. So it was nice and chilled out, not too much shopping, and yeah, we saw a couple of the little resorts as well, and Mum and Dad were staying up the road from us for a few of the days, which was really nice. So they came to our caravan a couple of times and had some tea with us, and we met up with them in Skegness as well, so that was really good. Yeah, so that was that. That was that. So I think that's about all my news. I think let me stop this camera. I actually rattled on for over 4 minutes on that last one, so I hope I'm going to be able to transfer that file across. But yeah, that's about all my news really. I've waffled on for God knows how long now. I think I've said everything that I was going to say. Yeah, I desperately need to dye my hair as well, but I don't do that because allergies can actually cause these spasms as well. And I've noticed that every time because I've had them like a little bit before now, but not to that level, not where they've like affected my eye. But I've noticed I've had it like 2 to 3 days after I've dyed my hair for about 3 occasions now. And I'm wondering if it's an allergy to the hair dye, because I am allergic to hair dye, I know I am. But I get around it by just like sectioning it off, getting those, those Velcro rollers, getting those and putting them underneath like that to hold them away from my scalp and just touching up the roots. But yeah, that's all I've done. But even then, I have had it. Now I don't know if it's linked or if it's just a coincidence, but this time around I dyed my hair as well. So now I'm like really about using it again. So I might try the Schwarzkopf stuff, because I think that's meant to be PPD free, which is like the dodgy chemical that a lot of people are allergic to, or maybe henna or something like that. I don't know, but at the moment I'm relying on the spray stuff that you just touch your roots up with. But I just desperately feel like I need a revamp. Obviously, yeah, you can see that. So yeah, not sure what to do about that. Anyway, that's enough from me, I think. Yeah, make sure you have a nice few days till I next upload. Stay safe in the sun and have a lovely holiday if you're going on one. And thanks a lot for tuning in and listening and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. We do all sorts of like domestic vlogs here, just days out, stuff around the house, that sort of thing. Just a day-to-day life, down to earth channel, I hope. So yeah, thanks for watching anyway, and I'll see you next time. Take care then. Bye.